Hello, in this video we will see how to do session management in the Angular application and how to stay authenticated. So here, like, we are just doing login by calling this method. So I will increase one step here, like I will use service for login. So I will create a service nggs auth service. Okay. I will comment this, and thereafter I will go to auth service here, and I will use method login. And this method will take email and the password of type string. Okay, and I will check the same condition here like this. Oh, we have name here. Okay, so name, password. I will keep it here only. And for using this service I need to do dependency injection, so I will do it here. Private auth service here, and will call login method of auth service, and here I will pass name and password. Okay, if we have condition like if username and password is same, then return true. Like so suppose we are calling here any fetch call and we are getting the result from API, so I will just return it from here, dummy result. So return, I will return object with status 200 success and message. Okay, and for wrong password I will pass status 202, and username or password is incorrect. Sorry. Okay, let's check the response here from the service. I will just do log here. Okay, I will open console. Here I will use same name password. Okay, the status is 200 and the message is succeed. So I will check with a different username and password. So username and password is incorrect, right? So here what I will do is I will use if response dot status is equal to 200, or else, okay, if response is 200 then we should redirect. And return, and want to show here message also. I will use alert here, alert on response dot message. Okay, let's check with the output. Same ID password. Wrong. Okay, let's put here different ID and password, name and password. So we are getting username or password is incorrect. If it is same, then login succeed. We should redirect to the task. Okay. So here I want to implement session handling here. So what I will do is I will create one service, auth service. Okay. We can restrict user to access this task, and we should ask user to use the credentials before accessing the task. So I will go here in the auth service. So there is one interface provided by @angular/router for checking the routes we are calling, which routes we are calling, like /login, which we have provided here in the app routing module, like login, task/id. Okay, so here I will go to auth service, and I will implement can active interface from @angular/core, and this will implement one method route, which route we are using from angular route. This will take some arguments from the angular. One is route and the state. Okay, so I will take it here, route, and this route should be imported from @angular/router dot activate a route snapshot. Okay, second one is state, which is the router snapshots state, which will be having different terminologies or properties which we might need. State snapshot. It will be of type boolean. Okay, here by default we should return true because we put here the boolean. Okay, and so let's start implementing from the routing module. So I will go for login ts. I'm calling this method login method. Okay, so here I will go to auth service. In the auth service we are checking here conditions. If the condition is true, then I will call another method, set session. So here what I will do is I will use this dot set session. I will pass name here. It will take name of type string. Okay, and I will create a user object, and I will put name here. So I I will store data in local storage dot set. Key should be user, and I will use stringify to convert object into the string JSON object. Okay, set session, and we also should have logout here, which should clear our user details. Okay, so whenever username and password is correct, we are setting the session here. Okay, I will add one more method here, is user logged in for checking the user details from our app. So I will use here user is equal to json dot pass, and I will take user from the local storage. Our key was user. Okay, I will use it here, and return if user not equal to null. If it is not equal to null, then user is logged in. Okay, so now I will go to our app component.ts, and I will remove this one, we don't need it. Constructor, and I will use dependency injection here for the auth service. I will use here rabbit, I will use here on init, okay, and here what I will do, I will check one condition, like if this dot auth service dot is user logged in. If user is logged in, it will return true here. If user is logged in, I will redirect to task. So I will use here router to redirecting. Okay, so let's check with output. I will refresh. I will use same username and password. Okay, login is succeed, and if like I try to access root route, okay, it will redirect me to login task, and if I try to access login, it will still redirect me to the task. And now one more condition is, like if user is logged out and it tries to access task, so it is accessible now. So what we can do is, we can go to this, yeah, it should be, I will delete the testing file, we don't need it. Okay, here this should not be the auth service. I will use it like auth guard. Okay, I will use this as auth guard. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to routing, and here whichever routes we have after login, like we can use after login, for that we should apply one property can active, and here we should pass array of guards. So I will use here auth guard. Okay, so same for task id. Okay, okay, in the auth guard, what I will do is I will import auth service. Okay, and I will check one condition here. If each user logged in, if user is already logged in, then it should return true. True means we are allowing a user to access that route, like this route, task slash id or task route. And if we return false, then it will not allow, it will redirect to the login. Okay, okay, so user is logged in now, so I will do logout here, and I will try to access task. Okay, it's not working. Why? Okay, this is because on the logout we didn't clear that session part. So here in the application local storage, we have user, so we should clear this one. So I'm creating one more route here. Logout with component. I will use here any component, like I will use login component. Okay, and same auth guard. Okay, and here we have some properties for this method. So here we can check, like if route dot router config dot path is equal to logout. If it is logout, then we should clear session from here. So we already created a method for that. Here logout method, which is removing our user from local storage. So I will use it here. And after logout, I should redirect to login. Okay, okay, here I need to import router and do dependency injection. Okay, and here on click of logout method we should redirect to logout route, so it will work perfectly. So this is in our task form HTML. So we have logout here, so here we should redirect to logout. Okay, let's log out first. Okay, here, and if I try to access task here, so it should not allow us. Okay, it's going to null. Okay, it should go to login. Here I will use here slash only. We will do login here. Okay, and thereafter log out. Okay, it's going to login. So this is the session management using local storage and the auth guard and auth service.